Hello, I'm Mindy, and today I'm going to show you how I made this little piece. This is a bird collage assemblage, and I painted the bird and the poppies on Canson mixed media paper and adhered it to a cradled wood substrate. So I'm going to show you my process. This piece was inspired by a piece that I did previously, which is this one. And it was on canvas. And it is primarily just collage. But I wanted to make one that was also including some assemblage, which is basically all the little added doodads here and here. So yeah, so we're gonna get into that shortly. I do want to mention that I had recorded this video over a month ago and paused on the editing because I wanted to hurry up and get my latest video up, which was the paper mache hot air balloon ornament. And so yeah, so when you look at this, you'll see that the angle is a little different than what I've been doing, and that is because I had not yet found my cool little rig that I can easily move around. It's on wheels. Love this thing. It's very, very handy. So anyway, so just keep that in mind. The one that I used in this video was a tabletop little ring light that's very close. Kept hitting it. Yeah, so you know, I am working on improving every single time, you know, being new to the whole YouTube video editing, recording business. So yeah, so anyway, hang in there with me, hopefully. And yeah, we'll get going on this. Hope you enjoy. I'm going to take you with me to find the thing that I want to work on. So let's do that. Okay, let's go find the substrate. All right, so we're in my we're in my storage area, which is very cramped. Okay, well, hopefully you can see, and hopefully that works. Okay, so anyway, let's see. All my things are often precariously placed, so, but I think I found one that I want to use. Winner! I've got some of my Canson mixed media paper that I'm going to use to draw my bird on. Or birds. I don't know. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do, but yeah, it's going to potentially look something like this, or the same feel maybe. Again, I cannot commit to anything, so you know, who knows what's going to happen. Let's get into it. Okay, so like I showed you before, I've got this bird here, and so I don't think I mentioned it, but I painted it on the watercolor paper, the mixed media paper, so that's why I got that out. And the same with the poppies there. So I'm gonna go ahead and sketch out at least one bird on here, and then ultimately I will cut that out and put it somewhere on here. So I might give myself a couple of choices as I'm, you know, sketching along, just to have options, like me some options. Okay, so I've got a few bird options. They're not fully rendered. I don't really bother with that until you know, I get them onto the substrate, and then I can complete them once they are adhered. So I'm gonna pick the one I want. I also have poppy, and I did a little bit of an orange cluster there, which I'm not feeling at the moment, but I think I'm gonna probably go with this one. But I'm gonna cut, I think I'm gonna cut this one and potentially that one out. So I don't know, I'm gonna play with the composition a little bit, and then I'm gonna go shopping for some supplies in my studio. Okay. Okay, so that's the current composition, and now I'm gonna go hunt for some other elements, some papers and things, so I'll take you with me. Okay, so we're at my stash of goodies, and so I'm gonna go through some of the drawers of the things that I think I might want to use. So let's get you flipped around here. Okay, so I think I want a couple of puzzle pieces. So I'll just grab some of those, and then I stick them in my pocket. And this is my drawer that has little game pieces, playing cards. Don't think I want to use any of those. Do I want any dominoes today? Maybe. I'll come back. Got vintage papers and all kinds of stuff in there. This is my wood drawer and cork, apparently. No. Let's see, oh, I definitely need some stamps. I like the butterflies. Oh, that'd be cute with the bird. I'll go with this one here. What else do I want? Sorry, the cords are in the way. Gotta charge my phone. Okay, let's see. I think I need to grab some of my, maybe some of my numbers. Grab some letters and numbers. That's what I'll do. Okay, so I've got my drawer of, these are the letters. Got various forms, various papers, metal, foam, Scrabble, some that I made myself that are out of little clay bits and paper bits. There's keyboard bits, various bits. So I'm going to go through a couple of these and see if there's something that I want to put on there. Got a ticket stub. I also brought some of that tissue paper that has print on it. I actually got this from a restaurant. They sold me a big old stack of it for like 20 bucks. It was great. I think this is maybe scrapbooking paper. I don't scrapbook, but I do like this. This is fun. So that might be good for a little background thing. Tear it, cut it. So that is pretty much the composition I think that I'm going to go with. I'm not entirely sure about the placement of the puzzle pieces, but I still have the sides to put stuff on, so they might go there, as well as maybe some letters, and I kind of like this backspace key, so that might go somewhere. I've got a couple other, well, I've got several to choose from as far as keyboard keys. So yeah, so what I'm going to do now is I need to take a picture of this as is, and then I'm going to remove it all and start laying down papers. And so I think I'm going to do the my trusted printed tissue paper. I put that down, and just like the my previous piece, I didn't cover the whole thing on that one, but I think I will on this one. And if I find some book pages that I might want to use, I might add that too. So we'll see. So yes, I need to stop the camera so I can take a photo of this. Okay, I took a photo, and before I go removing everything, I'm going to clear my space. I'm going to just go straight down with it. And I'm not worrying too much about wrinkles. I don't mind it if there's wrinkles. And I'll do the sides. So on these corners here, I'm just, I don't necessarily do it the same way all the time, but for this one, I am letting them crease. And then after the fact, I will trim that off with an X-Acto blade or scissors. Might sand it away as well, depending on my mood, really. That's pretty much what the deciding factor is. All right, I'm gonna go hit it with the hairdryer or heat gun, depending on. Feels pretty. It's been rainy today, so maybe the heat gun. Okay. Okay, so that took about 5 or so minutes. It's not fully cured, but it is set up enough where I can carry on to the next thing. So I'm just gonna remove the excess paper here. I'm just taking my X-Acto blade and running it along the bottom edge. I've got a cutting mat on my table here. Okay, so now I'm going to set it on its side and just take these off. But before I go any further, I want to add the hanger right here. Okay, so I'm going to use my sawtooth hangers. These ones are Hangzy. So what I like to do is use my awl. This has a spring in it, and so it's like a punch. So I just kind of eyeball it here for the center. If you are into measuring, knock yourself out. And then I'm just gonna mark it. Just give it like a little indentation. You can use a pen if you're into that. But I'm just gonna, see, punches it. Gives it a tiny little hole or divot. And it's easy to just, you know, I don't have to pre-drill. So that's the benefit of that. And this wood is not too tough to get these screwed in here. And you just, when you're doing this, you do want to double check and make sure you're putting it in the right direction, because I have done that on more than one occasion, going to town on installing my hanger and put it on the wrong side. So my piece looks like it's, you know, sideways or upside down. So you just got to give it a little pressure. It's not too hard on my hands, on my tendonitis and arthritis and all the itises. So that's pretty good. Okay, so that looks good. There's that. There. And I might actually put my info in here now as well. I don't know what this is going to be called, so the name will have to come later, but I can at least put what my normal spiel is. So let me grab a pen somewhere. Okay, so I put my label on here and my name, and I signed the back of it. I always sign the front too. It's just the thing I do. And then I put the little rain cross symbol there. But these labels that I make, it's got my info on it, and then I always have a ID number on there, because I have a database that I assign each work. Each work I do, I assign them a number, and I put that in my database. And so been doing that for about 7-8 years now. So anyway, so there's that. And then as soon as I figure out what the name of this is going to be, I'll just write it in there. But I just used a Sharpie for that. Okay, moving on. Okay, I grabbed a bunch of things while I'm waiting for everything to set up. So you may have noticed I put the blue tape on there. That's to keep that letter K down. I had initially I used the gel gloss to set it down, but it kept lifting on the corners, so I got my E6000 and put that on there, and then I just used the tape to keep that down, which I guess essentially I could have used the tape for the gel glue, but hey, here we are. Okay, and so I got a bunch of things. I'm going to actually end up drilling into this piece because I think it would be cute. I found this drawer pull. I've got a bunch of them, and this is a tiny one that I have that I thought would look good. Right about here. Let's see if I can show, if you can see it. I don't think I can get it in the thing. Hang on. So, yeah. So on top of the piece there, I can't back away just yet. I have to reposition the camera, but anyway, hopefully you get the idea. And then I've got some more stamps. So right now I'm gonna work on the sides. So all this stuff is gonna go on the sides. Got some keys that I'm gonna put on here somehow. Potentially do something with this clothesline hooky thing. What are these called? Clothespin. That's what it is. Brain. Clothespin. So yeah. And then I decided to switch out the backspace with shift. So I think we're gonna do that here. So yeah, so I'm gonna just carry on.
Okay, so I've adhered all the things that I think I'm going to, and it's, you know, it's very blue because of the tape, but, you know, that serves a purpose, because I love my E6000, because it's, you know, once it's cured, it holds up really well. And I love it because, there's, workable time, before it sets up. But because of that, you know, you gotta, the way that I work anyway, I've gotta secure it with, some tape or, you know, something. So I use tape. So anyway, so yeah, so that's what I've got so far. So I think I'm gonna let it, cure at least for 24 hours or overnight. Rather, at least overnight, I should say. And then, you know, we'll pick right back up with, the next step, which is going to be, painting it. Making it, even more colorful than it already is. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It will probably be hours for me and no time for you.
Okay, so it has in fact been many, many days rather than hours. You know, life happens. So, while this little piece was set up within 24 hours, it is definitely cured by now. So I'm gonna remove all the tape and see if anything has shifted. It doesn't look like it, but you know, it's always a crapshoot sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. Okay, I'm gonna test out this angle. It's a little, it's a little tricky because my microphone is precariously placed, so it may dangle at any point. But I think that you might be able to see this a little bit better. So we'll test out, see how that goes. So I'm just going to start removing the tape carefully because after it's been well over a week since I had paused on this. So when you leave the blue tape, even though it's designed to be, you know, removed easily, if you leave it on after, you know, for a while, it can stick to certain things, especially when you're using it in this capacity. So I'm gonna just peel back. Looks good. Got a strong hold on everything. I don't need to, looks like I got good contact with the glue, so I don't need to redo the glue, so that's good. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is start laying out the color. And again, as a reminder, this is the inspiration piece. Can't quite fit it in the frame because of this contraption. I need to get something better. Okay, got my palette, and I'm just gonna use what was already in there from a week ago. So I may add. Most likely I will add to it, but yeah, I'll just start laying out. I want to do some of this pink. It's a little of this. What am I using? So this is, I know this is Diarrhea yellow. I can't remember what pink this is. If it's Is it magenta? Or is it quinacridone red, actually? It might be quinacridone red. Yep, that's what it is. So quinacridone red, that's what I'm using. Hello. So surprise, I paused and then didn't come back to the studio because, I had to go do other things in my life. And so it's the next day. So I figured I'd just go ahead and show you where we left off. The initial paint that I laid down is, just a light wash mostly. Just kind of playing with the colors, and I plan on doing more things here in a minute, but just wanted to talk about it. And then, when I'm putting the things down, I don't always concern myself with, what the color and the tone is initially, because I always figure I can put paint on it. So, I might even change the tone of that. Currently, I still like that this is dark here, so I'll probably leave that. And I just realized that I need a fifth flower because 4 doesn't look so pleasing to me. So I might either do another one and just apply it on top of here, or I might put it down here potentially. But I'll just draw something out, cut it out, and like I did before with these, and then adhere it somewhere. I'm thinking maybe here might be good. And then I'm going to add more color to these puzzle pieces. I'm liking the lighter tone, so maybe in the yellow range. That could always change, but that's my current plan. And then I will kind of diffuse the brightness of this. I might just add like a little bit of a patina looking paint. Currently I'm okay with the key. It also might change. I like to put on these shiny surfaces, I like to use alcohol inks because it adheres well, and it still maintains the metallic feel when you use the alcohol ink. And then this, I just might paint it different color. I don't know. I haven't decided. Maybe it needs to be green. Potentially, I need more green. Let's look at the inspiration piece here. That's the inspo. So I've got some of this. I'm pretty sure I used my green gold, which I love, in the golden brand. What else do I have? Oh, and then the gold paint. Do I want to add gold paint? I don't know. And I will be doing more to the bird because it's a little flat right now. But, you know, I think I mentioned that previously. I just do it real quick and then I can render it a bit more. So yeah, that's where I'm at. So we're gonna reposition you and carry on. Okay, so I'm just gonna roughly sketch out. I want it to be here. I'm just using my initial mixed media paper that I used to do these. So let's see, I want to go right here, like that. That's better. I like that. Just for giggles. Didn't really draw it right for that, but yeah, this is good. I like that. I like how that kind of overlaps numbers there. Yes. Okay. Winner. Let's get some of this gel. In fact, I think I'm going to just do a coat of gel over the whole thing right now. I like using the gel medium in this fashion, and it just helps for the paint that I'm going to apply just really glide. So yeah. I'm gonna not hit the puzzle pieces yet because I want to put another coat on and it'll just be too glossy. I want to be more opaque. So I'll leave that alone for now. Just get this. Still haven't come up with a name yet. What am I going to call it? I mean, there's the obvious keep. Kind of like that. It knocks the color back a little bit, a little weathered looking. Okay, what to do with these? Do I make them dark? maybe? And do I leave this white? I'm thinking green, maybe. Green would be the thing. Little green gold. I like this green gold. It's fairly transparent qualities here, pretty good. Let's see how it looks if I do it this way. I can always remove it. It's still a bit bright. I think I need to darken it up a bit before I do that. Yeah, that's really bright. Let's see what else. Yellow. What do I want? Ooh, you know what? Maybe some blue purpley periwinkle thing going on here. You know what? I'm going to treat the K in a similar fashion. So that looks cohesive. So I had some of that yellow and white. Okay, these are my collection of alcohol inks. So let me see, what do I want? What do we want? I do not have black. So I'd have to make a black. I have green. It's not the right green. But I could do green and a yellow. If I have yellow, yes, I have yellow. Okay, so I'm just going to use a paintbrush. Got my alcohol for cleaning my brush. So let's see. Try the green. Let's see. Let's add some of the yellow. Let's see. These are piñata. Not loving this or that. Let's see, maybe I could knock it down a bit. That's better. Okay. Okay, so that's it. That is my little collage mixed media assemblage piece. And I think I'm going to just call it keep because, you know, it's right there. So yeah, so there you have it. All the things. So all I have left to do is obviously put the name on the back, and then I'll give it a unifying coat, a clear coat, probably gloss, because you know I like my shiny shiny. So yeah, so here was the inspo here, and here's the, and this one I did, what did I say? I don't remember, 6 years ago, maybe, approximately, somewhere around there. So here's my today's version. Cute, cute, cute. All right, so that's it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Otherwise, bye.